Hey folks, getting ready to launch in the Susquehanna with this boat, which is new to me. This has actually been Jody Queen's Pro Angler 14 360 for, I don't know, since I think 2020. So 4 years of very intense tournament trail use, and you know, people talk about the mojo. I think I'm gonna add some of my own mojo to this boat, but we rigged it at his down at his place in Bluefield, West Virginia the last several days. Put the Boonedox landing gear on there, metal rudder, put the console. I actually put an anchor wizard on there, a couple other accessories, but this is my first trip with this boat. I've owned a Pro Angler before. I had I think a 2014 Pro Angler 14, and enjoyed that boat for many years. Did a lot of torpedo rigging install videos and such with it, but I am still torn between these two like propulsion methods. Yes, I have the torpedo, but for that fine tuning, I know what the 360 drive can do for me. Does it belong in this river? I don't know. I'm gonna try. It does have the kick up fins, but my natural inclination is to grab a paddle. So I'm gonna bring them both and do what I need to do with this boat to kind of get it fine tuned for my style of fishing. I will tell you, this will not be a boat that I take in the river very often. I just had to come to the river, and this was my new boat. So shakedown cruise, and looking forward to catching a couple smallmouth here in February. It's a chilly day, but not as cold as it's been. We don't have ice. That's the prerequisite. All right. First adjustment that I gotta make sure that my foot control steering on the torpedo is doing good. I think I could probably get it a little shallower. Yeah, because there's zero ventilation. I want to bring the motor up high enough that there is some sputtering back there. Not because I like that sound, but because you want it to be just below that. So, first day with a new boat on the water, you really can't fully expect it to be, you know, a full day of fishing. You have to take time and move this accessory here because you're banging your knuckle on it there. Adjust this forward in this case. So I definitely got the anchor wizard position correct. I got my motor lift position right where it needs to be. The throttle, I think I might scoot it back a little bit, but I can't go too far back because I got the rudder here with the 360 drive. Yeah, so far layout is good. My first fish in the Pro Angler, so I think it's a very good one. Oh man, gotta keep you buttoned. Nice crisp thump. got here? We got an adult. It's at least 20. Nope, I take it back. I thought he was. He is 19 3/4. Alright. Looks like we got a duck hunter watching behind me. Alright, let's let this one go. Just for the heck of it, we're gonna look and see. It's about 4 pound 1 ounce. 19 3/4. Good start to the day, even though the day's half over after I did all that rigging. That felt really good because it was a good, I'm gonna let you breathe on that boga. Good singular pop on, man, I think one of my favorites, might be my favorite finesse anyways. Need a second anchor. I got the anchor wizard off the bow. I've moved to the top of the eddy, and there's enough of a breeze that it's swinging my tail in the wrong direction, like facing that. I should just turn around and fish where I just was, but I came here to fish that, and when I have 2 anchors, I don't deal with this. Alright, well, I'm grateful for that one big fish bite. I'm perplexed why I haven't gotten any more in this spot. I mean, it looks right. Alright, let's go find another. I thought I'd throw the big blade chatterbait on him before leaving. I'm gonna do one more loop through the bottom. So that fish was kind of in the middle of this longer eddy, but he was near the current seam, not on it, but he was in the slack water portion. I'm gonna say within a foot or two of current. There's a hard bottom through there. Could feel it with the jig, and I don't know. I know it's not just a one fish spot, but I think it makes sense to leave it, come back to it later, see if something resets. This looks interesting. I think I'm gonna go right up to the top and fish the dentist water I can find at the top of the eddy. I know that they can be back in here, but the eat spot, not every eat spot, but a lot of eat spots are just right up at the top. So we'll give that a shot. So I'm not feeling it here, mostly because, I mean, this is a nice big eddy out here, but I'm watching my jig fall. I'm actually just watching the line, and it gets to the bottom pretty quick. There it is, and that just means it's not really deep. There's a current break. There's a big area without a whole lot of current, but the volume of water isn't that much because it's shallow. This whole thing is shallow, and I don't know. I think it's time to move. It was worth trying, but it's also worth moving on after a brief try. I gotta quiet up that anchor up front. That thing comes up. It needs like a foam block or something there. So I have switched sides of the river, and I am physically colder over here. Like, I'm putting my neck gaiter on. I should have brought my gloves. This is colder water. I should probably go back. I got some good looking eddies coming up though. Maybe a little more depth here, not sure. Maybe wake them up with the big blade chatterbait. There's some wood down in there. I like that there's a high bank here. Oh, I went right over that branch. The steep bank on my left of this island, usually, you know, that's helpful for them in the high water period to have somewhere that's you know, just a big current block. Steep banks are good in winter. Oh, I think I just got bit off. I just lost that. Huh. Yep, that's what bit me off. Now I know. But he bit the jig. That is a muskie. Yep. Jerk. You gonna eat my jig too? Oh. Oh. Okay. Better have pliers here somewhere. Do you have my big blade, please? Do you have that? I'd like it back. I don't see it in your mouth. I'm wondering if it's deep in your mouth. Oh, musky. Not musky. All right. I've sliced all sorts of line up just to, because he did the death roll thing, and twisted all of them line. I gotta retie the line anyways, but let's see if we get a quick pick and then let him go. GoPro photo. GoPro capture. Jeez. All right, let's let this guy go back in there. Easy. All right, now let all the retying and reorganization commence. Like, you catch a muskie and you just bring chaos. I'm just glad I don't have anything broken, because frequently you catch a muskie, they're gonna break some of your stuff. That one was nice enough he didn't. Actually, I got this guy. I'm just gonna put him away and focus on the jig. What a mess. All right, I am almost back to ready to fish. Got a fresh leader on, organized some of this stuff, but that muskie just proves that Everything likes to eat this little black jig. Alright. Good. Not a musky. That's a smallmouth. Pretty stout one. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, only big fish bites today. Ooh. Yep. Look at him. How washed out he looks. Good singular thump. I like the black jig. I gotta get pliers on him. Nice roof of the mouth. Another, yeah, upper teens. Good looking fish though. Alright. Another nice one at 18 and a half. And who knows, as the afternoon goes, the bite might pick up. It's not been many bites, but when they're whacking it, they're good fish. So let's see if he had a friend up at that was at the top of the eddy. The musky was at the end. I fished this middle area, had good wood in it. I figured, you know, thought I'd pick one up off the wood. I just snagged a couple times. First cast up at the top. Again, tops of the eddies generally can be very good eat spots, and that was the case with this one. So the higher perspective is a nice way to watch that foam. You elevate, and generally there's higher contrast of the dark reflection of a bank and the individual dots of the little foam bubbles. It just works in your favor. But yeah, having the water reflect the dark bank, dark steep bank, really makes the bubbles stand out. And standing up, you see the bigger picture quicker. It's a little dangerous, but this boat can handle it, and I'm familiar enough with it from owning one before that I know to trust it. Good primary stability. Just watching foam. Oh yeah, that's at the end of the island, underneath some wood. Alright, he just caught the current there. He was not anchored for this guy. He's got some pull. Yep, that's a good fish. Another big. Come here, you big fish. Oh yes. Look how round you are. Wow. Good. They like the jig. I like the jig too. Alright, I'm pulling him away from his buddies, but right at the end of an island, let's see what this guy goes. It was an awkward cast to make, but it was sort of chucking it over my shoulder behind me, but for sure a really solid, crisp hit. He's you can go 18 and a half? I don't think so. 18¼ inches. It's 3 of them over 18. All right, see you later, chunker. So it's been very much a one here, one there kind of day, which is unusual. Usually, yeah, you find a fish, there's going to be multiple in that spot, and there are. I'm just not getting multiple bites in one spot, and that is unusual. Is that one? It's unusual in that usually you get one to bite, it excites up the ones that are around it. I just think it's still that cold of water. I mean, it's not even the middle of February, so I ought to give them a break, huh? Be happy for the bites I got. Alright, got a 4th smallmouth bite. And get in there, get in the net. Good fish. It's good fish. They are getting smaller as I go, but this one's got a little of that black lipstick that they get in winter. See that? Nice fish though. Sort of lost our sunlight. I guess I can get rid of these. We got a stonefly hatch that's pretty thick. Sometimes they start eating on the larva as it's coming up. You'll see, you usually see fall fish before you see the smallmouth doing it. They jump on that aquatic insect bite like right away. I got one on my face. Hey Jeff, what? How you fishing that jig? Oh, I'm letting it sit. Really? Like not moving it? That, you know, when the good ones bite, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I think there's some things I could do that would cover more water quicker, but I feel good about the let it sit presentation in the right spot, which is where there's a lot of foam not moving, but towards the top of it. Yeah. I'm just gonna cruise around, see what still water I can find, and put a jig on it. Got a little bit here. It's kind of narrow. I have no idea the depth. Worth a shot. So I decided, all right, it's time to get out of here. It's getting cold. We lost the sunlight, and thankfully it isn't windy, but you know, I'm getting over a head cold and starting to feel colder, and I'm like, it's not worth it. Be smart, get back to the truck, get warmed up. But yeah, sure, hit a few spots on the way, and stopped here, got a bite, missed him. All of a sudden I'm not cold. I have this cold, but I physically, like, the coldness I felt is gone. I don't know what it is. Is adrenaline like, is something, oh, there it is. Something with catching a fish. Oh, he got off. I saw him too. There's something about, he wasn't real big. Something about getting that bite after so long without anything that it warms you up. I'm good. Would have liked to have caught that one though. It's been 2 bites here I've missed. Not bad. I had switched. Oh yeah, he's pretty good. I switched lures. So I got bit on the black jig and missed 2 fish, and I'm like, let me give him something different. Look at that. Got the scented jerk shad in Houdini. It's good for that fish. Let's see what you measure. Got another good one. Oh yeah. The end of this island has got a few in it. Alright. Finally getting a situation where there's multiple in one area. That's a good one. Alright, another good one. I think I was on my way out of here. Scented jerk shad on the last 2. So I got the jig back in there with the bat wings, and it's interesting to me that when they hit that bait, it's a pop. When they hit the scented jerk shad, you do get the crisp thump every once in a while, but there's far more where it just loads up and you just feel that throb. It's like if it's a minnow, and I think it looks like a dying dead minnow with its kind of tail wavering up like that. They're just doing their job as scavengers. They're like, yeah, this thing's a goner. I need to eat this. It's my job. But when they see the crayfish, they're like, I think they assume, yeah, this is still a healthy organism that I have to totally render harmless by popping it to the back of my throat and my crushers, and I can knock those claws off. A far more satisfying bait to fish when they just go pow. And I've had some of those today. Yeah. But, you know, I missed one here on it. And got 2 on the scented jerk shad. So good to have a follow-up bait for sure. I do wonder how many, like when you miss 2 fish and then you catch 2 fish, like I'm probably sitting in front of a whole bunch of them. And in water this cold, there's only some of them that are, you know, up for eating. And I think you can fire up a pod by catching 1 or 2. But then again, you put them back in there and it cools the pod down. So, which is, I think, what I got happen here. So, yeah, let's move. It's fun though. So I did a video back in the late fall that showed the Action Heat heated socks that I got, and I love them. But on the way up, today, I bumped the button that turned the left one on high, and I was like, it took me a while. I'm like, wait a minute, left foot is hot, right foot is normal, and it used up some of the power. It used it up ahead of the right one, and the left one's out of juice, and I can feel it. Like it just now got cold. Right one's fine. It's not warm, but it isn't cold, and that's that lower setting, which is a good setting. All right, getting out of here. Been a good first day with this rig. I'm glad that I got a boat that was already broken in, had the foot control steering for the Torqeedo already on there. Thank you, Jody. But a lot of the remaining rigging that I got to do with this boat is not tweaking it for river fishing. It's just not going to be my river boat. It's going to be a reservoir boat. I'm going to be adding a lot of electronics to it, and I'm going to make a lot of effort this year to do more deep water jigging, and because that's, at least especially in summer, what works really well in our Maryland, yes, Pennsylvania, for sure, Virginia reservoirs, 1 ounce football head, and get it down deep. But there's so much water to pare down. Electronics, I don't know. I need to give a second go at the forward-facing sonar. I'm thinking about getting the Humminbird 360. I've seen it. I've used it on friends' boats, on John boats, and man, is that a powerful tool. So we'll see. But this is the platform that I can build it all on. For sure, the Hobie Pro Angler is a premium platform for solo craft fishing. Call it a kayak, call it whatever you want. I call this thing an awesome rig, and I'm happy to have it. Thanks for watching. See ya. Oh, that's a warm up. That will warm me up at the end of the day. Get in here. Oh yeah. Get in here. Get in here. Come here. Yeah, I'm not cold anymore. Get in there. Good fish. Alright, yeah, one more. One more. This one. I'm such a liar. All fishermen are liars. Oh, that's a brute. Yep, it's a good fish. What's the main thing with addicts? You just don't know when enough is enough. I'm totally gonna catch that cold again. Alright. Yeah. 17. This is where I started, so some good fish here.